Good afternoon, welcome to VANIKIAS. We'll discuss we'll discuss science and technology mains questions. And okay, what are the non-fungible tokens? NFT. Last time we discussed 5 questions, so this is a number 6 question. What is this NFT? And discuss the advantages and concerns associated with non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible tokens are digital objects that can be drawing, piece of music, photo, video with a certificate of authenticity created by blockchain technology. So it is the base is blockchain technology, right? The base is blockchain technology. These are digital objects, which is actually a computer file. That means this music, photo, and video, these are computer files, can be exchanged or sold with a certificate. This can be exchanged or sold with a certificate. This must be sold or purchased as a whole, as they cannot be divided like fungible tokens. NFT are different from digital creations in terms of being backed by blockchain technology. Digital creation, so for example, you are making a photo, you are making a music, it's a digital creation. But if that is backed by blockchain technology, that will be more secure with respect to copyrights issues. That cannot be copied by any other person easily. So that will strengthen our intellectual property rights. If intellectual property rights are strengthened, then innovations will rise. Right? Innovation and content creativity, this will rise in economy. So that will boost the economy. So it is NFT is one of the नेट कटिगला ना हाँ Okay. So what are the non-fungible tokens? These are digital objects that can be drawing, piece of music, that can be drawing or piece of music or photo or video with a certificate of authenticity. Certificate of authenticity means at present time there is also various cases in which a original duplicate paint is sent, a duplicate paint or is sold by a particular person in the name of any known painter. Such type of things are also happening. There is copyright issues of music, there is photo, video. So if that is backed by blockchain technology, it will be easy to identify. And if that copyright violation is if any time that copyright violation occurs, then obviously that can be easily identified. So it is based on blockchain technology. It is certificate of authenticity. That means this piece of music belongs to this particular person. Okay. They must be sold or purchased as a whole, as they cannot divided unlike fungible tokens. They must be sold or purchased as a whole. They cannot be divided. NFTs are different from other digital creations in terms of being backed by blockchain technology. These are different. It is backed by blockchain technology. What is advantages? Immutability and proof of ownership. As NFTs are based on blockchain, there is rare chances of alternation, erasure or replacement. They are based on blockchain, so there is rare chance of alternation, erasure or replacement. Therefore, proving the origin of or authenticity of digital content is easier with NFTs. So, proving origin or authenticity of digital content is easier with non-fungible tokens. So, proving the authenticity, that means this particular paint belongs to this particular person. Proving that there will not be any issue, that will be easier in case of blockchain technology. Okay. Next. Monetizing artistic assets and IPR protection. Artists, musicians, influencers and sports franchises are using NFTs to monetize digital goods that have previously been cheap or free. Now they are monetizing digital goods. Earlier it was free. That means if you are using a particular photo or anything, that you have to pay to the original person who has created it. You cannot use it for free. unique and collectible. NFTs are unique and rare, and there is an urge among people to collect them. In addition, uniqueness of NFTs provides them an extra layer of legitimacy to collectible content, especially in the form of digital assets. So whatever digital assets you have, you can gain the legitimacy. Suppose you are taking a picture, right, and you have modified it to an NFT. You are represented by an NFT. Then in that case, it cannot be that will be only used. It cannot be used by other person at whom are present. They are using it as free. Okay. Next. Investing and trading of NFTs. The potential for profits through investing or trading is an advantage for purchasing NFT. For instance, the collective digital item CryptoPunk 3100 generated more than $7 million investment in return. $7.5 investment in return that is created by NFTs. Investment and trading of NFTs. So it is giving huge amount of returns, as it is based on blockchain technology or cryptocurrency. It's like cryptocurrency. It has a potential profits. It has potential for profits from investing. So if somebody is investing in trading and profit, it is also giving economical benefit as well. Then concerns associated with NFTs. Concerns associated with NFTs. The true value of NFT is yet to be realized. The sales of NFT sourced $25 billion in 2021, and some experts believe that NFT is a bubble that might pop, leading to investors losing the money. Yes, uncertainty also exists because blockchain technology is such a technology which is generally associated with high level of uncertainty. High level of uncertainty is associated with blockchain technology or cryptocurrency as well. For example, in cryptocurrency there is always a risk. In cryptocurrency there is a risk, like for example, in cryptocurrency you will get a huge amount of returns, as well as there is also a huge amount of risk of losing the money. There is no central bank authority. It is highly volatile. So there is issue of losing the money also. So that is also, some experts say that NFTs are also bubble and that might pop, leading to investor losing money. So there is, as NFTs are based on blockchain technology, so they'll lose money, right? Anytime they will lose the money. There is chances that they will lose money. Next. Fraud risk. Although only one file has a certificate of authenticity which cannot be replicated, as it has one file has certificate of authenticity, it cannot be replicated. The best thing about blockchain technology is that it is highly secure. It cannot be replicated. That is impossible. For example, it is almost impossible to replicate or a particular item that is based on blockchain technology. For example, cryptocurrency, it cannot be replicated, right? There cannot be fake cryptocurrency. That is the benefits of blockchain technology. NFTs can be still copied. Moreover, scams like emergence of fake marketplaces, unverified sellers often impersonating real artists, selling copies of their artwork for half price, vast trading of NFTs are being increasingly reported in recent times. So instead of real artists, some fake artists are selling their product at half price. Right? So there is issue of fraud also associated with NFTs. So this may also happen. Somebody may sell in the NFT. Somebody may also, because NFT still can still be copied. It is no. We cannot say that there is any system which is fully secure. it is more secure than others, but it cannot be fully secure, 100% secure. Nothing can be 100% secure. At present, blockchain technology highly secure, but we cannot say that it is the ultimate level of security, right? So environmental concern. NFTs are based on blockchain technology, and using it requires a lot of computing power. Using it requires a lot of computing power, which translates to high energy uses and increased carbon footprint. Translate to high energy uses and increased carbon footprint. There is also environmental technology, and there is also the issue of carbon footprint, because there is e-waste, there is environmental cost, that is because it is highly based on computing power. So e-waste generation is also a concern. Risk of theft. Although the technology behind NFT is secure as compared to other ones, the trading platforms and exchanges where NFT exchanges or transactions takes place are not completely secure. Risk of theft. We cannot say that these are completely secure. We cannot say that NFTs are completely secure. There are several reports NFT are taking place due to cyber security breaches. There is also some cyber security breaches in NFTs. It is more secure than the traditional platforms. It is more secure. Its security is more than the earlier ones, but we cannot say that it is fully secure. There is nothing like 100% security in case of NFT. NFTs can be used for laundering money as well as financing illicit activities. Laundering money and financing illicit activities. This is security concern. NFT and cryptocurrencies have gained remarkable momentum in the era of digital technology, but they need to be regulated to prevent misuse. They need to be regulated to prevent misuse. Right? NFTs need to be regulated to prevent misuse. Right? But as they are based on blockchain technology, that will be easy it is more secure than the traditional platforms, and the online digital assets that can be intellectual property right can be strengthened by NFT, right? By NFT technology, intellectual property rights can be strengthened, which are especially for digital assets, right? Next question is S. Chandrasekhar is one of the greatest scientists of 20th century. His prolific contribution spanned across astrophysics, space, and mathematics. It is about S. Chandrasekhar. Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. Okay. Subramaniam Chandrasekhar was one of the greatest scientists of 20th century. He was born on 19 October 1910 in Lahore in undivided India. Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. His contribution to space and astrophysics. He helped in understanding formation of neutron star. He helped in understanding the formation of neutron star and black holes by propounding that star having a mass more than 144 times of the sun does not form a white dwarf, but instead continues to collapse, blown off, and gaseous envelope in supernova explosion becomes a neutron star. Even a more massive star continues to collapse and becomes a black hole. So if a star having more than 1.544 times than the sun, that is called as Chandrasekhar limit. That limit is called as Chandrasekhar limit. Right? Then there is chances that there is supernova explosion, and that will be a neutron star. S. Chandrasekhar was awarded Nobel Prize in Physics in 1983 for his theoretical work on physical processes of importance to the structure of stars and their evolution. Right? Regarding the structure of stars and their evolution, S. Chandrasekhar, Subramaniam Chandrasekhar, has got Nobel Prize in Physics in 1983. He worked out the theory of negative ion of hydrogen. that resolved the long-standing controversy of 1930s pertaining to solar spectrum and abundance of hydrogen in the sun. And abundance of hydrogen in the sun. So he has given the theory of negative ion of hydrogen. So, and that has solved a long-standing controversy in 1930s pertaining to solar spectrum, the abundance of hydrogen in the sun. So that has made a clearance, and he has got Nobel Prize for evolution of stars and their evolution. He focused on his attention mainly on Albert Einstein's general relativity. His first paper on relativity in 1964 made a major discovery in the relativistic theory of stellar pulsation. So he has given a theory regarding stellar pulsation based on Einstein's theory of relativity and the relativistic instability against the gravitational collapse. Relativistic instability against the gravitational collapse. This established beyond doubt at least a theoretical existence of black holes in the universe. That means instability against the gravitational collapse. That means there exists a black hole where there is the gravity is of highest amount. It is so high that it even attracts the electric lights. Nobody can pass through it. It is highly gravitational collapse. Right? Everything will collapse gravitationally. Whatever that goes near the black hole, it will attract everything towards its center. His other scientific works are stressed include stellar structure and stellar dynamics. Stellar structure and stellar dynamics are also present in the which includes the theory of Brownian motions. Brownian motions means zigzag motion inside the gases, that is called as Brownian motions. He further researched the theory of radiative transfer, the theory of illumination, and the polarization of sunlight. Sky applying the theorist of planetary and stellar atmosphere. He was managing editor of Astrophysical Journal from 1952 to 1971, contributing to the conversion of a private journal of the University of Chicago to a national journal of American Astronomical Society. So he was a managing editor of Astrophysical Journal and contributed to the conversion of private journal of the University of Chicago to National Journal of the American Astronomical Society. American Astronomical Society. His research explored nearly all branches of theoretical astrophysics, and he published 10 books. All branches of theoretical astrophysics, and he published 10 books. Covering different topics, including one of the relationship between art and science. Some of these books are Principle of Stellar Dynamics, Radiative Transfer, Hydrodynamic, Hydromagnetic Stability. So they have written different books in the dimension of theoretical physics. So he was managing editor of the Astrophysics Journal. He has theory of radioactive transfer, radioactive Brownian motion, the theory of illumination, polarization of sunlit sky. So all these things are discovered or given theories. All these theories are given by A.S. Chandrasekhar, right? Contribution to mathematics. A.S. Chandrasekhar is greatly inspired by Ramanujan's life in childhood, played instrumental role in establishing the Ramanujan Institute of Mathematics in Madras. He has played instrumental role in the Ramanujan Institute of Mathematics in Madras in the late 1940s. He worked enriching the pre-existing theories of mathematics. Instead, he explained Sir Isaac Newton's philosophized naturalist principle mathematics with the help of modern-day calculus. With the help of modern-day calculus, he has explained Sir Isaac Newton's philosophized naturalist Principia Mathematica. He has a pioneer of applied mathematics. He applied his mathematical knowledge to derive the equations and formula of astronomy, especially mathematical theory of black holes. So he has derived mathematical theory of black holes. A.S. Chandrasekhar was also a popular popular teacher of mathematics and astrophysics, and guided over 50 students to their PhDs, including some of who won Nobel Prize themselves. He was truly a legendary scientist who changed the course of science in 20th century. So some of the students of S. Chandrasekhar has also got Nobel Prize in science. Okay. Next. What is computer vision? Discussed various applications in modern world. Computer vision. Computer vision is a field of artificial intelligence that enables computers and systems to derive meaningful information from digital images, videos, viral inputs, and take action or make recommendation based on that information. If artificial intelligence enables computers to think, computer vision enables them to see, observe, and understand. So we can, yes, it is in the field of artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? That is machine learning. That means earlier we have computers who have only knowledge regarding programming, right? Programmed things. That means after this you will do this. That those things are programmed. The computer do not have the power to think. But based artificial intelligence means a computer has the power to think itself like a human being. Right? That is artificial intelligence. Similarly, here computer vision can see, it can observe, and it can understand. It is a field of artificial intelligence, especially can take action and make recommendation, especially for digital images, videos, where it will be helpful. This computer vision will be helpful. It can analyze the digital contents, that is a image, that is a video, or visual inputs, or anything like that. Digital content that will analyze. Right. Suppose, for example, this is the input. These are some fruits. These are input. This is sensing device, and this will interpret it. This will sensing the device. That means these things it will be sense. This is sensing device, and that will interpret in the laptop or the computer, and that will output will be the ball, oranges, bananas, lemons, peaches. It will say that these are the things. We do not have any situation with anything like present, right? Observation of the physical observation, and that is computer vision system. That it will see. Computer will see the things and it will analyze what is the object. That is computer vision system. Working of a computer vision. Data analysis is done to discern distinctions and ultimately recognize patterns. It integrates machine learning and neural network. Machine learning techniques requires a humongous amounts of data and active human monitoring in the initial phase to ensure accuracy. Whereas deep learning relies on neural networks, uses examples for a problem solving. It self-learns by using labeled data to recognize common patterns. It is self-learns. It is one type of machine learning or neural network. It is based on that. It will, yes, by recognize common patterns, just by observing the things, it will recognize that this is an apple. Humongous amount of data. It requires humongous amount of data means huge amount of data. Active human monitoring in the initial phase. Human monitoring in the initial phase means in the initial phase detection will be difficult for a machine. So human interference is essential. Once it identifies that this body is a apple, after that it will not be difficult for him to recognize. Right? And once it identified that this body is, for example, the mobile or anything like that, then it will not be difficult for him to recognize. Suppose that two similar things are there, then suppose categorization of two types of apples. In that case, initially that information need to be given to the system that this can be called as this apple and apple of type A, this is apple of type B. So such type of observation is highly essential to identify the objects, and that is based on machine learning or artificial intelligence. Next, it learns by using labeled data to recognize common patterns. Just a second. Yes, Junaid, I'm good and fine, thank you. It self-learns by using labeled data to recognize common patterns. Okay, what are the diverse applications? First is automobile industries. In self-driving automobiles, computer vision processes the images captured by camera. It processes the images captured by camera in real time to find the extremities of roads, road traffic signs, detect other cars. Right? Images captured by the camera. Okay. Security. Computer vision is, along with present technologies of facial recognition, can help both the law enforcement agencies as well as social media users. And if somebody is misusing social media, identifying the particular person, it will be easy by the computer vision or CV. Right? And facial recognition, in case of CCTV cameras, also facial recognition problems, these things will be addressed by computer vision. Computer vision algorithms can help automate the process of X-ray imaging. X-ray imaging, that is MRI construction, thereby increasing both efficiency and accuracy of disease diagnosis. Healthcare. Automate the process of X-ray imaging. How to identify the things. MRI reconstruction, so that will be utilized in MRI and X-rays, thereby increasing both efficiency and accuracy of disease diagnosis. Earlier, see, human error is a possibility. Human beings can do making many errors, but computer cannot do error usually. The error in case of a machine is less. So in terms of disease diagnosis or observing a particular physical symptoms or a particular physical disease, that is generally sometimes it becomes difficult. So in such a situation, machine observation will be definitely, it will be better, and there will be less errors in the diagnosis process. Manufacturing. Computer vision can help in automate quality control, minimize safety risk, and increase the production efficiency. For example, defect inspection, maintain packaging standards, etc. So the standards of manufacturing can be maintained by computer vision as well, because it can see the objects and make digital, and it can observe the quality and all these things. Then agriculture, construction. It can help in PPE, personal protective equipment, PPE equipment for detection, infrastructure assessment, workplace hazardous detection. All these things, it will be help in Development of infrastructure and construction as well. Agriculture computer vision can be used to assist in areas such as crop and yield monitoring. It will be yield monitoring. That means if something is coming towards a particular crop, then it will give the signal. All these things. That is computer vision. Agriculture computer vision can also be assist the areas in crop and crop yield monitoring. Automated harvesting, because it can observe what is actual crop and what is not. Weather condition analytics, livestock health monitoring, plant disease detection. So any type of changes it can observe easily. That's why the agriculture and also in agriculture and also in manufacturing, it can maintain the quality of products. Okay. Cameras installed in retail stores allow retailers to collect large volumes of visual data. Large volume of visual data, right? For example, retail stores, large volume visual data is essential. This computer vision will enhance the customer experience through facilities like self-checkout, automatic replenishment of the inventory, right? Automatic replenishment of inventory. That means suppose there should be 5 products or 5 inventory. Inventory means what is stored. Suppose there are 5 soaps. There should be 5 soap at least available in a particular rack. And computer vision can observe those things, whether there is 5 or not. And if that is less than 5, and immediately that can write that this product is absent, please fulfill it. So computer vision will help in this customer checkout, self checkout. That means they can see that where a particular product. Suppose you are going to a mall, you want a particular soap or oil, then you don't need to ask anybody. You can directly go, and by computer vision, as it watches everything, it will direct you that here this product is present at this place. So that will help in case of retail segment. Welfare release standard operating procedure for the use of drones in a pesticide application for crop protection and spraying soil and crop nutrients. Benefits of using drone technology in agriculture. So pesticide application, crop protection, spraying soil or crop nutrients, spraying seeds. In all these things, Kisan drone is utilized. Drone technology can be utilized, right? So these are especially promoted by the Ministry of Agriculture and Family Welfare, and there is a standard operating procedure of the drones. What drone technology can do? Quick decision making. Drone surveys back farmers with accurate data processing, encourages them to make quick and mindful decisions without second guessing, allowing the farmers to save the time invested in the crop scouting. Helps in case of insurance, and it helps them in case of insurance, right? So how much problem is there? How much crops? How many crops are? How much areas of crops are being affected? All this special data inside agriculture can be given by the drone technology easily. Okay, retail segment. Cameras are installed in retail stores, allow them to collect large volume of visual data. Okay, this is completed. I also. Yes, drone technology. Next is soil and field planning. Drones can be used in soil and field planning, like for irrigation, fertilization, plantation activities, including checking nutrient level, moisture, concentration, erosion among the others. So in each of every these sectors, drone technology can be utilized. Enhancement in production. The farmer can improve production capabilities. So comprehensive irrigation planning, adequate monitoring crop health, increased knowledge about soil health, adaptation of environmental changes. UAVs fill the gap of human error and inefficiency by traditional farming methods. Enhancement of production. The farmer can improve production capabilities. So comprehensive irrigation planning and adequate monitoring of crop health. So this type of irrigation planning, crop health monitoring, distribution of seeds, how much fertilizer distribution, even distribution of fertilizers, all these things. All these things that can be helped better by the drone technology. Greater safety of farmers. It is safer and more convenient for farmers to use. It is safer and more convenient for farmers to use drones to spray. Use drones to spray. And yes, pesticides in the terrain challenging to reach. Infected areas, taller crops in areas where there is high voltage power lines are installed. So in those without taking any risk, greater safety for the farmers regarding the spray of pesticides and seeds, right? Now what are the advantages? Less wastage of resources, because that is even distribution of, there will be even distribution of pesticides, water, seeds, fertilizers, all these things. High field capacity and efficiency. Drones are very less turnaround time and other field operational delays. So that they can do a huge amount of work in a very short time, and that is cost effective as well. The drones can spray 50 to 100 acres per day, depending upon the capacity of the drone, which is 30 times more than the traditional knapsack sprayer. So Ardell who is spraying, that is, this drone spraying is around 30 times more efficient. So it is highly efficient, highly efficient technology for us agriculture is concerned. Challenging the adapting to drone technology in agriculture. Unviable commercial operation. The initial cost and maintenance issues makes it less viable. Right. Always when you establish a new organization, the initial cost and maintenance values what are the challenges? So that is 35 times more efficient than the traditional farmers, right? Unviable commercial operation. High initial cost and maintenance issues makes it less viable. High maintenance cost. According to agriculture census, around 86 farmers in India have less than 2 hectares. So around 86 farmers of India are small scale farmers. They cannot afford such type of huge investment like the drones. Limited flight time and range of drones. It is specialized skill and knowledge when farmers utilize the drone inputs. First thing is, yes, limited flight time. Drones mostly have short flight time, 20 to 60 times, thus limiting the accuracy that cover the every charge. Knowledge and skill issues. It needs specialized skills and knowledge from the farmers to utilize the drone inputs. Concern about misuse of drones. It uses sometimes ruins the various clearances due to security and other reasons, especially in the border areas. It requires various clearances, right? In case of border areas, it requires various clearances for safety. Concerns over misuse of drones, it requires various challenge clearances, and another thing is weather dependence on difficulty. Drones are heavily dependent on good weather conditions. Under rainy or windy situation condition, it becomes useless. We cannot use drones. However, nature need mature reforms, capacity building, as well as research and optimizing the operation protocols. So research is going to be, it will be, it, we will continue the research so that will optimize our protocols and how can we provide the, for example, in case of how can the drone provide the best service, or farmers will be benefited. That many times that is dependent on the farmers. Then just 1 minute. To display its commitment to achieve net zero emissions, India has incentivized the production of green hydrogen. In this context, discuss the prospects and challenges of green hydrogen economy. Green hydrogen economy. Green hydrogen is a hydrogen produced by electrolysis by water using electricity from renewable sources like solar, wind power, and hydrogen. So you utilize solar, wind power, hydropower, and in electrolysis process will produce green hydrogen. At 26 Paris, that is COP26, that is by Glasgow summit, India has promised net zero emission by 2070. In order to achieve this target, India has incentivized production of green hydrogen through steps like National Hydrogen Energy Mission. To various steps like National Hydrogen Energy Missions, India has incentivized the production of green hydrogen, right? We know that green hydrogen is created by the process of electrolysis by dividing electricity by dividing water. That is hydrogen and oxygen is produced. And prospect of green hydrogen economy. Why? It is a clean source of energy. It can decarbonize a range of sectors like including iron, steel, chemicals, transportation. It can help India achieving its emission goals under the Paris Agreement. So it is a clean source of energy. Obviously, it is a clean source of energy. Okay. Next. Potential to transport transportation. Hydrogen can be used for both fuel cell and internal combustion engines, and is being seen in a direct replacement of fossil fuels. Yes, it can be used as both fuel cell. That means it can be used for electric vehicles and in fuel cells, combustion engines that for like petrols, right? Is being as a direct replacement of fossil fuels, so it can just work like a hybrid thing as well. Reducing India's current account deficit, India imports 85% of its oil and 53% of its gas demand from other countries. Green hydrogen has the potential to reduce the import deficiency on fossil fuels, right? Import deficiency and dependency on fossil fuels, right? Most around 85% of our fossil fuels are fossil fuel. 85% of fossil fuels are imported, right? So to reduce the dependency on fossil fuel by hydrogen. Then channelizing renewable energy. Renewable energy cannot be stored or used by the grid. Can be channelized to produce hydrogen. Green hydrogen can act as an energy storage option. Generally, renewable energy is difficult to store or used by the grid. So that's why it can be produced. That can be channelized to hydrogen production, and energy from hydrogen can be stored. Green hydrogen can be stored, so that is that can be stored. Issues in transporting hydrogen. Hydrogen in gaseous form is highly inflammable. That is a problem. Also lacks smell, which makes it any leak detection almost impossible. So if hydrogen leaks occurs, then nobody will know, but it is highly inflammable. That means that will make rise in hydrogen in the atmosphere, or that will make prone to accidents. High research and development is required. The commercial use of hydrogen as a fuel in an industry requires mammoth investment in research and development in such a technology, infrastructure, production, transportation, and demand creation. So huge amount of money need to be invested in this line. India has a huge edge in the green hydrogen production owing to favorable geographical conditions and presence of abundant natural resources. With appropriate capacity, in addition to renewable power generation, storage and transmission, producing green hydrogen in India can become cost effective. It can become cost effective. So producing green hydrogen in India and power and storing the power storage and that is yes, the capacity development, all these things are conducive to the environment of India. So this will not guarantee energy security, but also self-sufficiency gradually. Self-sufficiency, energy security means when you are not dependent on energy on a particular country. Self-sufficiency means you are self-sufficient. You are addressing the issues of current account deficit, other such deficits. Right, every you are making it will that your trade or business will not hamper the economy by making the demand of dollar rise and making the rupee weakened. Next is Gaganyaan mission. Gaganyaan mission is India's first manned mission. First manned mission that will propel India to center of human space exploration. Manned mission. It is first indigenous manned mission. Earlier in manned mission were by Gagarin, by Rakesh Sharma, and there is Kalpana Chawla. Rakesh Sharma has gone through Russian mission. Kalpana Chawla has gone through NASA mission. But in so far as India's indigenous manned mission, it is Gaganyaan. Gaganyaan mission envisages undertaking a demonstration of human space flight to low Earth orbit. Low Earth orbit means the actual range of low Earth orbit is 200 to 2000 km, 180 to 2000 km, right? And that Gaganyaan mission will go and stay in low Earth orbit, especially that is 400 to 500 km distance from the surface of Earth. The low Earth orbit in short term and will play a foundation of sustained in human space exploration program in long term. The mission has both tangible and intangible good benefits of India. What is sustained exploration? Sustained exploration means so it has direct benefits and indirect benefits so far as the Gaganyaan is concerned. It is a major progress towards sustained affordable human robotic program to explore the solar system. It is bolster India's capability to actively collaborate in the global space station development carry. So our global power increases and we can explore the solar system. We'll get a major progress towards sustained and affordable human robotic system. Research activities. It will help create a broad framework for wider academic and industry partnership in taking up activities of national development. The program is also represents an ample scope for employment generation and human resource development, advanced science and R&D, inspirational. So that will promote research and development. It will inspire the youth. It will inspire the scientists to achieve more and more in this regard. The mission is a unique opportunity to inspire and excite the Indian youth and steer many students towards a career in science and technology. Yes, to have a career in science and technology, development of science and technology, and developing it as an industry. For example, this is the SpaceX. SpaceX is a private organization. Still, it is making profits out of the space technology. So, being a so much termed and among the top space technology of world, suppose India is among the top 4 because it is launching the Gaganyaan mission, which is only achieved by the previous countries like, for example, USA and major all the developed countries which are technological developed countries. So that's why that will strengthen our perspective of science, foreign policy. The mission will strengthen international partnership and global security through sharing of peaceful goals. Having a vibrant human spaceflight program can also leverage as a potential foreign policy tool. Potent foreign policy tool, because many countries they want to develop their relationship with the strong technological developed countries. So when technological developed countries, many people develop good relationship with you. So the lectures ends here, and like this video and share and subscribe to Vanik IAS. Thank you.